Mark, thanks. Today, an update to a News Channel 11 investigation. A local contractor's license has been suspended by the state board in Tennessee. This follows dozens of complaints by customers for several months against Wood Construction and Remodelin. News Channel 11's Ashley Sharp found out why the contractor agreed to have his license suspended and what happens next.
Sarah, following our first investigation into wood construction last month, the Tennessee Attorney General's office reported the complaints from consumers doubled. And today, the Tennessee Department is taking action on Joe Wood's contracting license.
Today, the Tennessee contractor's license was suspended for a previously Johnson City-based contractor, Joe Wood of Wood Construction and Remodelin. Previous News Channel 11 investigations found the company is accused by more than 30 customers of taking large deposits of money for home remodels and leaving the work unfinished.
His license is suspended pending the informal conference with the board on November 30th.
A hearing was set to take place in Nashville today where the state board would consider revoking Wood's license. Instead, Wood and his attorneys this morning agreed to suspend his license for the time being. Today, Joe Wood's attorneys told News Channel 11 in a statement, quote, "Our client agreed to a voluntary temporary suspension of his contractor's license until such time as he is afforded a full hearing to address all the facts and claims at issue," end quote.
We are not in negotiation with Mr. Wood, but we agreed to give him the opportunity to come before the board to give his version of the facts as to why his license should not be suspended.
Wood's attorneys say they plan to go before the contractors board at the November 30th hearing. Agreeing to the license suspension today, they say allowed them time to prepare.
If the board votes at that time to leave the suspension in place, then the next step will be to proceed to a formal hearing.
Proceeding to a formal hearing could result in full revocation of Wood's license. During the suspension, Joe Wood can do no work as a licensed contractor in Tennessee.
And the actions that we took today are directed at helping protect consumers from a licensee who has repeatedly frustrated consumers with his lack of professionalism.
And while Wood's license is suspended here in Tennessee, he does still have an active contracting license in North Carolina. At last check, 7 complaints had been filed with the North Carolina Attorney General's office against Wood Construction. Sarah?
Ashley Sharp with our update tonight, and you can see our previous investigative reports on Wood Construction and Remodelin right now. Go to WJHL.com.